everyone. Welcome back to A Better Life. I'm your host, Hank Hennigan, and I'm excited today for our next segment here to speak with Miss Sharnell Jackson. Hello, Miss Sharnell.
Hello, Hank. How are you this afternoon?
I'm doing fantastic. And Miss Sharnell, you're with Skinner and Associates.
Yes, I am.
And tell me what Skinner and Associates is. I understand it's a therapeutic services business?
Yes, Skinner and Associates is a multi-specialty practice. We provide individual, family, and couples therapy. My business, Sharnell Jackson LPC LLC, operates under that umbrella.
All right. So, what therapeutic services do you offer?
I offer individual counseling, primarily to people who have depression, anxiety. I also see most of our adolescents in the office, so I'm able to provide services for sometimes a population that a lot of people may not be willing to deal with.
Yes. So the benefits of therapy could be quite extensive. I know that, and very helpful to many people, as you said, young and old. So tell me those benefits as you have seen them over your counseling career.
The benefits of therapy would be to offer people definitely coping skills to deal with whatever life difficulties they're going through, to offer them an unbiased opinion at times, a place where they can actually open up and feel free without those other constraints of telling a family member or telling someone else. And the best benefit is that therapists are actually trained and bound by ethical and legal guidelines that make sure that we are actually providing the services in an actual professional and competent manner.
Fantastic. So, Sharnell, what are your qualifications and training that has been provided to you that you give to your people that you speak to?
Okay. Well, I have a bachelor's degree in psychology from Southern University, as well as a master's degree in mental health counseling, which is also from Southern University. I've been a licensed professional counselor for the last 11 years. I've worked with child protection and foster care, juvenile corrections, rape crisis. I've also worked with long-term care. I worked at our state mental hospital in Jackson, Louisiana, where I provided services to chronically mentally ill sex offenders. And I've done private practice part-time for the last 8 years. And I've also been a clinical director.
So we can say go Jaguars.
Yes, we can say go Jaguars, definitely.
I didn't know that. That's fantastic, graduating from Southern and both. So if someone needed to speak with you, Sharnell, or some of your associates, how would they get in touch with you?
They can reach us by telephone. Our telephone number is 225-654-6321, and we're located at 4787 Waywood Drive, Suite C in Zachary, Louisiana.
Zachary. You know, when they see your name and your phone number on there, and they may be going through some challenges in life, and our show is how to make someone help to have a better life.
Right.
So what are some of the reluctancies of some people wanting to contact you? I mean, and talk with you regarding your services?
I think fear of the unknown. Sometimes people are afraid of the process. I think that sometimes people feel that if they come to therapy, someone will say that they're crazy or they're insane. But it's a very non-judgmental process. It's a conversation, much like we're having now.
Yes.
It's just that the person you're talking to has been trained specifically to actually address the concerns that you might have.
So, okay, people are sitting there and they have children or themselves and need your services, and they say, you know, I don't have the resources for this service.
Mm-hmm.
How can they get your services and pay for your service?
Okay. Well, most of our services are actually covered by insurance, so it works much the same way as if you would go to your primary care physician and you do your copay or your deductible, and then we bill insurance for the remaining of the services. I also have an hourly rate for those who don't have insurance, and I will use a sliding scale for those who might need additional assistance in that realm.
So Charnel, what is percentage of elderly patients versus young adults or children and all that? I mean, what is the main people that walk through your front door?
The main people that walk through my front door are adults and adolescents. I don't have very many elderly or geriatric clients, but I have worked with geriatrics in the past. I actually think they're very fun to work with because they're pretty open and honest. Their filters are gone, so whatever they think, you get.
Other than therapy services, what are the other services that you could provide?
I've done some public speaking. I've done workshops for different organizations and companies on self-care, on how to access clinical services, things of that sort. So I'm open to providing those types of services and being able to give presentations when needed.
So if an organization or business wanted you to come speak to them, they can contact you, and you can set up the time that you could speak to them and speak to their employees about your services.
Yes.
That would be fantastic. Because this show, our show, is a better life, and I believe that the services that you provide helps people have a better life.
Most definitely. I believe that it does. And sometimes those workshops can be just, how to take care of ourselves better. It doesn't necessarily have to be that these people are planning to come to me for services. It can just be an overview of what do we need to do for self-care? What do we need to do to help take care of those if we're caretakers, things of that sort.
The therapeutic services that you provide is outstanding. I could just feel that in my heart because I feel you're speaking to the people's hearts out there. So tell the people here watching A Better Life one more time, Charnel, how can they get in contact with you and the best way?
Okay. I can be reached at 225-654-6321, and that is under the umbrella of Skinner and Associates. Our address is 4787 Waywood Drive, Suite C, and that's in Zachary, Louisiana. I also have a Facebook page that's listed under Charnel Jackson, LPC, LLC.
All right, good people watching A Better Life, contact Ms. Charnel if you need their services. Thank you, and God bless.